along. Next should be Israel. So this is far up this report for Israel now. And of course, Israel, I thanks so much for the views yesterday, but it'd really be fantastic, Israel, if we had one view, one like for one view, okay? So if you watch the video today, I really need you to click on the like button, okay? Of course, I also need you to click on the share button, share your video on Facebook and Twitter, emails, and text messages, okay? But let's just take a look at Israel's numbers here, all right? 1.37 million cases, 8,243 deaths. You can see that you can see here that Israel's 2021 cases have passed 2020 cases pretty handily. And you can also see of 2021 COVID-19 deaths for Israel have passed 2020 deaths. But let's just take a look a little closer. This number is actually a 7-day moving average rather than a daily number. But what you can see here, on January 11th, you had one spike. We were averaging 9,000 deaths for the previous 7 days. Then you come down here and you can see all these averages in the low double, triple digits and double digit numbers before spiking back up here. And over here on September the 6th, your 7-day average is all the way up to 11,918 cases per day. Okay, again, big declining pattern, and you go wind up today on averaging 3,029 cases for the previous 7 days. Okay, what about deaths? Okay, now you can see here this Israel's deaths on January 27th spiked at 92 deaths. Big declining pattern down here, double digits. All the way down to single and low double digit numbers, all the way through the spring and summer. Before the deaths spiked again on September the 8th at 56 deaths before falling back down again to an average of 1 death per day. Okay, this is 1 death, all right? What about weekly cases? Well, look at this big declining pattern. Look at this pattern all the way down from here over to here. Just crazy. This would be 10,000 cases per week. Look at all these weeks when Israel's cases were under 10,000 per week. You had the spike here, then another declining pattern here. But you can see the last 4 weeks you have been seeing a little bit of an upward trend and in COVID-19 cases for the weekly basis. Now, what about deaths? Look at these crazy low deaths along in here. This is 50 deaths per week. Look at all the weeks when Israel's deaths were under 50 per week. Spike here, another declining pattern again, and again, 50 deaths. Look at all these weeks now when Israel's deaths are under 50 per week again. Monthly cases. Look at these crazy low 3 months here. 1, 2, 3 month row into decline. 2 months crazy low numbers. Again, your cases have fallen off on a monthly basis back over going into the end of the year. What about deaths? Well, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 months in a row, you had a decline in COVID-19 deaths. 3 month increase. Now 1, 2, 3. You go one up there with a 3 month in a row decline in COVID-19 deaths in Israel. Okay. So that concludes the report for Israel for today. We'll just keep this show moving right along here. Should be Ohio, then Portugal,